Heyo! Welcome back, everybody. This is EonShiKeno with another Starcraft 2 commentary for you. Let me introduce our players. Down here in the bottom left side of the map with the username short stuff is going to be Miya. They will be the blue Zerg player. And his opponent, the Warcraft 3 veteran. Now pretty much a Starcraft 2 veteran, considering the game's been out forever now. It's going to be our green Protoss player, Grubby. And speaking of Warcraft 3 players, congratulations to Moonglade, who won the, what was it, Southeastern, SEA, WCS tournament, so congratulations to him. But as far as this game goes, this is a match from an NVIDIA Invitational, and it was played today. So we'll have a fresh look at this game. I heard this game was quite a doozy, so if you guys don't have any snacks, I recommend you go get them. Go get yourself a soda, some tea, water, chocolate milk, pizza, whatever. Whatever you want to get, some snacks. I think this game is going to be a long one and a doozy from what I've heard from some people. So already spawning pool going down for Miya, and quickly sending a drone out to do some, I guess it's going to be, yeah, you're just going to go try to take the hatch, but that's a little too early. Just going to run down there and maybe just annoy this probe for a little bit. Have a little bit of drone versus probe action here in the early game, and the pylon goes down, but is that even, I guess that's, yeah, that'll block it. So what is Grubby up to up here? Seems to be going for a Forge fast expand. Yes, there we have it. The Forge is going to go up there. And Miya sees all of this. Overlord right there at the natural. Spawning pool close to being done. And, oh, he gets down the hatchery, so Grubby didn't get that block off, but the Zerglings would have been out shortly following it. But anyways, gets that hatchery down. Nexus goes up for Grubby, and the pylon is on to go up here for the wall off. Now, one thing about this on this map, Entombed, that this is a really large ramp here, so any type of early game aggression, it's a little bit harder for the Protoss player to hold, not to mention that I also have these rocks over here, so there's a lot of avenues to attack your opponent here. But Grubby seems to have a pretty good wall off so far. I'm liking it. Photon cannon there in the back. And is he already setting to take a quick third? Of course he is. Miya is going to go for the fast third over here. And that's going to be popping out pretty soon. There it goes. So both players going to be macroing up for the time being. Zerglings here from Miya is going to come out across the map and is running right in there. Door was open, and the photon cannon doesn't get down. So at this point, Miya was probably thinking, man, I wish I would have made a couple more Zerglings, because that would have been awesome. Anyways, he's going to come in here, do a little bit of harass, stop a little bit of mining. Probably won't kill a probe if Grubby micros properly, and knowing Grubby, he's probably going to micro properly. Great player. I love watching his stream. Really fun. Oh no, he's going to lose a probe. He's going to try and save it. Oh, he gets blocked with the probes and he saves it. What was I saying? Called it right there, and he's going to get that Zergling, that pesky Zergling's going to get taken out, and Grubby already with the one probe save. I'm already into this game. Cybernetic score going down at the front of the wall, and this Zerg is still running around doing some scouting. The gas is going to go up now for Miya. And this Zergling is staying alive. He's got it rallied up there, slowly regenerating life back. Oh, one hit left. And that's probably going to go down here pretty soon. Corona boosting out some probes as well. And there it goes, gets taken out. So let's see what Miya's up to. Double gas is up here at the main. And hasn't started any other gas yet, obviously. He's going to do some droning for the time being. Zergling is going to come up here and intercept the probe, though. So Grubby is aware of that natural, or not natural, the third base is up for Miya. So Grubby is aware of that. Good saturation here for Miya in the main, and there we go. Pull some more units off. Had a little bit too many in there. That looks a lot better. So some overlords here in a good position for Miya if he feels like suiciding those later. Overlord up also on the top right side. Good for suiciding in later as well. Keep an eye. This Overlord will be do a really good job of keeping an eye on these two gases. How many is he up against? 2, 3. Actually, it could only be 1 or 2. Total 2, 3. But yeah, it's good position here for this Overlord. Keeps an eye on how many gases is up and how many gas he's mined out of there. There's another queen coming up here for yeah. And I hope I'm saying that name properly because I'm not really aware. I haven't seen any of Miya's games before, but that's what, at least as far as the replay, people were saying it's Miya, not quote-unquote short stuff. So that's what I'm going to go with. If it's wrong, oops. And these tickle monsters are having their way with the destructible rocks there. They are tickling away. Oh, the poor sentry. There's not a unit in the game that's less threatening than a sentry. You know, a drone is scary compared to the sentry. Look at these little things. They're like, they have little globes in the back, so if you shake them up, they look cool inside. But no, the Immortal, he's pretty scary. He makes an awesome sound. Yeah, that's like thunder coming out of those guns. That's a sick monster right there. Cell Knocker Tower control for Miya. Both players working on taking down the rocks. Who's going to win the rocks race? Uh-oh, it's getting pretty close. Who's going to win? I think the Immortal's going to take it, so Grubby's going to take the early win with the rocks being taken out first. And the rocks fall. Not quickly after, though. Oh, there we go. Miya's taking down the rocks as well. You know, when nothing is going on, you have to make it interesting. And Grubby taking the early lead with the destructible rocks kill. Grubby's setting up to take his third base, about halfway done, and Miya has got a lot of gas now. We're checking this out. Look at that, 6 gas up here for Miya. I like the positioning of the Zerglings, and that Zergling did manage to sneak in there. Did it see it? It did not see the Nexus, but it's pretty safe to assume when you see this many sentries and 2 Immortals that Grubby will be going for that. But there's a lot more Zerglings coming up here. He wants to double check, and he's going to go straight into that Slaughter Fest, and the Zerglings are going to get taken out. Going to try and take off some of the shields, but it's not going to be enough. And Overseer is going to pop out, and it should be able to take out this Observer from Grubby. Nice job there from Miya. Good saturation here at the main, and I say at the natural. And getting up there on the third base. Hasn't yet taken a fourth base, yes. Grubby now pushing out 18 supply versus 97. 10 Mutalisks on the way. And those Mutas are going to be pretty nice versus these Immortals. And a lot of Spine Crawlers here, so Miya really setting up some nice defense here. Just nothing down here, though. This is the problem. Nothing down here. A lot of stuff up here. And I'm assuming Grubby's going to go for this base just because that would make more sense. Chainlink's trying to sneak in there, get an eye on what's going on. He even has a Warp Prism, so Grubby now going to go for an interesting timing attack here, and he's going to get a lot of drone kills here, if anything else. Pylon even here on the low ground is going to move, take a Pylon on the high ground, and Zergling's going to come here try and get a surround on the Stalkers. The Stalkers are don't do very well versus those Zerglings. Zergling's doing a lot of damage here. While at the third base, Grubby's dealing a lot of damage. Also, there's Zergling's going to run past that. And at the same time, Muta's attacking the natural. And the Muta's going to go straight into the main. There's only 5 Stalkers up here to deal with this. And Miya's going to kill a lot of probes. No, never mind. Going to go straight over here to the Stalkers. Now he's going to go ahead and retreat. Back here at the natural, there's so many force shields going up. Guardian shields up. And Grubby going for a huge push. You're going to try and take out all of these Spine Crawlers. Spine Crawlers falling extremely fast between the Immortals and the Stalkers' bonus damage to armored. So now Grubby reassessing, and he took out the third there, and he's falling back. He does have the Warp Prism, so he's got an option here. What is he going to do? Continue the push. It was a good time to go now while those couple of Spine Crawlers are repositioning, but I don't know if he has enough to take out all these Spine Crawlers. There's still so many up here. Zerglings in the front. It's going to work out pretty good. And a couple of Zerglings sticking there. The Muta do come back, and with the added force of the Mutas, I think Miya should be able to hold this off here. But never mind. Screw that. Miya figures he's good, and he's going to send the Mutas back over here to the natural, but Grubby's got a lot of units over there waiting. So Grubby should be able to hold off any Muta harass. And this game is already super intense. Grubby just staying out here at the third. Or I should say what used to be the third. Going to get a free couple Zergling kills there. Actually just I think 1 or 2 of those died there. And he's going to go take out the gas. So warp in, some Zealots warping in there, and another sentry. But here comes Miya. No, turning around, coming back. And I don't know where he's going to. He's going to take out the pylons. Okay, that's going to work. Grubby with 1 attack upgrade. Miya with 0-0 so far. A probe down here in the bottom right. Now, I guess he's just scouting out for extra bases. At this point, Grubby has his opponent contained, and he wants to make sure, okay, does he have hidden base somewhere? Because I don't want to have to, look stupid 20 minutes later thinking, how is he still in this game? So I love that. Just whenever you're ahead, and you have your opponent contained, just scout the map for expansions. I've seen way too many games of top-level players losing because of stuff like that. So now Grubby, not sure what he's doing here. He's going to run back, kind of just looking for better positioning, get some more weapons. But here we have Actually canceled that up there, or maybe he died from all the action going on there. But here we have Miya with a lot of Muta going to take out a pylon. No blink yet for Grubby, so he's kind of trapped in his base there. He's kind of walled himself in, but it's going to work out for him, I think. Still alive here, and Miya is just trying to break out of the base here, and it seems like he's forced Grubby to fall back, and Grubby is slowly walking back here, back to his main. Zergling's going to pop up some nice force fields, but the Muta do show up, and he's going to go straight for the Stalkers and Sentries. He should have enough here, but it looks like Miya's going to fall back. Maybe wait for some more reinforcements to show up. Grubby is going to take that as a sign. Okay, I need to go home. That was a little too close for comfort. And Warp Prism still hanging out over here, and a pylon still down here at the third, and that's going to be quickly cleaned up by the Muta. And there is a sick number of Muta here for Miya popping up into the game right now. Pylon block down here in the bottom right, but a base will go up anyway. And the third base over here going up, so he's going to be up to 5 bases pretty soon. And with this huge number of Mutas, Grubby's going to be on the defensive now, dealing with this massive number of Mutalisks that Miya has generated. We've got an Infestation Pit on the way, and +1 armor for Grubby also coming out. Blink is done, so he can pop up on these Stalkers, get a couple free kills. Yeah, but he's going to turn around and even fight it with the Stalkers. Mutas versus Stalkers. He's got so many Mutas at this point. Grubby's going to need more guys. There he goes. He's going to blink the whole kit and caboodle over there. And Grubby scouts out the base down here in the bottom right. Nice play there. Zerglings do clean up that one pylon down there, that blocking pylon, but Grubby even has another pylon down here in the bottom right. And look at this. Miya over here on the right with more scouting of his own. Both players doing tremendous amounts of scouting in this game. I'm loving the play from both these players. So third base now is going to go back up for Grubby. And even has 2 photon cannons. Keep an eye on that natural. Gonna need that. After his opponent did show all of those Stalkers, or sorry, all of those Mutas, it's pretty safe to assume that harass will continue over there. And some Zealots being warped in down here, probably going to be sent to take out this base in the short future. An Observer in a pretty good spot. Going to see all this, the Muta moving up. The Muta do have +1. Stalkers blink forward, going to snipe one of those Muta before they're forced to retreat there. A couple of Zerglings here in the middle of the map. Miya does have that Zergling Naga Tower holding that position there. Base is going to go up here, so Miya getting some more bases as we speak. Here we go. Grubby sending those units over here to the right and waited for that hatchery to finish. He didn't just warp it in and run straight over there because he could have got the cancel, but this way he's forcing him to lose all of the money as opposed to just a little bit of it. Some Zealots being used as pretty much scouting at this point. They won't be able to do too much damage here, but he's going to come in here, check out how many units he's up against, how many drones he's got, and see if he can find any kind of tech that's out far. But the Zealots will be able to take out the hatchery. Yes, it will fall. And he's going to kill a couple Zerglings there on the way, but there's I was going to say a strange number of Muta out, but that really isn't a very good description. Anyway, Grubby now making a push forward with the Observer. He's going to take out a couple creep tumors, trying to keep this creep back out of his face. But Miya's not going to intercept. He's going to go straight for the counterattack, and Grubby seems like he's going to return. Also, DTs are now out for Grubby. That harass is going to work out. Is there any detection at the natural? No, there is not. Now Miya's going to go straight for an attack at the third base. With all these Mutas going to focus for our kill down the Photon Cannon Zinco for the Stalkers. A couple of Zerglings sprinkled in there. And the 2 Photon Cannon goes down, and now the Stalker's going to go down, but here come all the reinforcements. Blink forward, he's going to lose all of these Mutas at this point. He needs to get out of there. I don't know if he's paying attention to this point, or if he just figures, all right, it's too much. No, now he's paying attention and losing a huge number of his Muta force there. Grubby has to feel really good about taking down that many Mutas. That's a lot of weight off his back. He knows at this point he doesn't have to worry about Muta. But on the flip side here, Miya is doing a nice transition into Zergling and Fester play here. Even has some Broodlords on the way, or some, sorry, Greater Spires close to halfway done. But Grubby now gonna go for attack. Zerglings with 1 attack upgrade, 2 just now getting started. A couple of Zerglings are gonna get taken here. I don't know how much damage they can do. Force retreat. I think that's a smart move there. Once again, Miya is on the defensive. Grubby now on the attack. Like I said, once he got rid of those Mutas, it allows him to push out of his base. He doesn't have to feel the threat of impending doom any second he leaves his base. But there are just so many spine crawlers here for Miya. Look at all these spine crawlers. He does not want to lose his base there. A couple Stalkers blinking in here from the low ground with that vision from the Observer. Getting a couple kills there, getting a couple drone kills. Zerglings are sent in to clean up the mess that is Grubby's Stalkers. So Grubby making his way around the map. He has some High Templar out. Those would be good for feedback. Storm is close to being done, but also, like I said, good. They can use those for feedback to take out the Infestors. 1 DT down here and another DT down here. And I love this late game play here from Grubby. Just has the DTs out to maintain map control and pick off any extra bases that decide to pop up. It's such a problem to deal with The couple Muta left are going to be sacrificed here. He does get out the base though, but there's a big attack. He's going to split up the Zerglings between these Zerglings there. Zerglings will be able to sneak on by there, but losing a little bit of damage on them. Grubby now with +2 armor, +1 attack, +2 on the way. Zerglings are making their way to Grubby's 4th base. He's making an Archon. I don't know if it's going to finish in time. A couple Stalkers there. He's going to blink as well as possible. More Zealots being warped in. Grubby quickly going to go back to his 4th base before he loses everything. There's so many Zerglings up here. The Archon is going to fall. Gets 3 kills there. Zealots are warped in just in the nick of time, and now Miya is going to be forced to retreat. I don't know if that was a very cost-effective trade there for Miya, but I gave it a shot. Let's check the units lost, how we're at it. 14,000 versus 10,000 of actually 9,500 here for Grubby. So Grubby doing pretty good. The cost-effective wise goes. Army supply favoring Grubby there. Worker supply also favoring Grubby. So Grubby in the lead as far as most of the good stat indicators are set up. And Changeling and Observer. Broodlords are out now for Miya at the 22-minute mark. Grubby making his way down here to the, I guess he's going to go for the 4th base. Spinecrawler's pushing out. Needs to spread that creep once again. Blinking 4, he's going to pick off a couple of Broodlords. He's going to get one. Excuse me, but the fungal goes down. He takes down that 4th base, but he at least gets a canthal on it. Miya doesn't get shortchanged too much there. And the High Templars, oh no, he loses one of the Templars. They're trying to go for a nice feedback or storm. Not going to work out, but he did manage to keep his Zerg opponent contained. And now Grubby's setting up for a 5th base up here on top of it. So has those DTs down here in the bottom right just to deal with any sneaky expansions. But Grubby's been doing a real... Oh, didn't even get a cancel off there. Nice snipe there from Grubby. Blinking in and quickly going to turn those High Templar into Archons. So Miya is kind of between a rock and a hard place, and both of those are Grubby at this point. Supply heavily favoring Grubby, 182 versus 126. So many Broodlords out with a +2 attack upgrade. Zerglings should be yet +2 by now. Also, Mothership coming out for Grubby. He's researching charge. He's got some more High Templars coming out. 3 more gateways being built. Double gas going up there at the 5th base. And there's a Warp Prism with 4, actually 2 High Templars and 2 Zealots. This could be a really damaging drop here. He needs to watch out for that Spore Crawler. There he goes. He's going to go to the drop. There goes the Storm. Double Storm on there. And the Warp Prism will go down, but the Zealots will do a couple more kills here. Archon is going to quickly morph from there. Might as well go for the Archon. And the Queen goes down on top of it. Unfortunately, these Spine Crawlers were on the other side of the base. And the Archon should be able to do a little bit more damage here. At least get a couple of Zergling kills. See how many can sneak up to 11 so far. But a couple of those were drone kills. That was when Templar merged. Their kills combined. When their powers combined, they form Captain Planet. So another harass here from Grubby. Another Warp Prism. It's like as soon as that one was dead, he's like, I got another one coming at you, Miya. So 2 more High Templar, 2 more Zealots. I heard some crazy noise. What was that? I think it was maybe Miya making some more stuff over here. 4th base finally going to get down here for Miya. It's going to be pretty much appreciated because he's completely mined out of his main as far as minerals go. +1 armor on the way for the flying stuff. And now that the Mothership is out, does he have enough for Vortex? Not yet. He needs 100, only at 79, making a push forward here. Grubby may actually be attacking a little bit too soon here. Supply says otherwise, though. He's got a nice supply lead. Zergling counterattack moving around the right side of the map. And now Grubby is hiding underneath the skirt of that Mothership. It's an invisible cloak she's got. Probably stole it from Frodo. And now he's going to back up. Zel Tower control there in the middle by Grubby, so Grubby's got to feel pretty good. But slowly, Miya is getting back to the game. DT's down here, going to town on the hatchery. This thing should fall. Does he have enough for a transfusion? Ah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't even need it. Takes it out. So where is the detection? Okay, here we go. Overseer's up there. And some Stalkers being sent in. There's the transfusion. Who's going to try and finish the rest of this hatchery off, and some more results being sent in as the sacrificial lambs, and Grubby's going to take out the hatchery. Maybe going to go for a couple infestor kills here. But at this point, Miya's just scavenging for any minerals he can get his hands on. He's got 3, like 2 or 4, actually, 5 mining patches here. And just a couple more extra here. Slowly trying to get back in this game. And look at the money Grubby has. It's like 3,000 gas. That's crazy. He could literally do anything he wants right now because he has so much money. So Grubby does have enough for a Vortex or a Mass Recall, whatever he decides to go with here. We could see him maybe push in down here on the right side, snipe that hatchery once again and then do a mass recall. That could be an opportunity for Grubby here. More upgrades on the way. You know, why not get air, armor, level 1, and some DTs? Where's that DT being warped in at? Uh-oh, here we go. Another drop here from Grubby. He's got he got fungled there. Nice shutdown there from Miya. Popping up a couple of infestors. Here he's going to go. Zealots do charge in there, but the fungal goes down. He needs to land some feedbacks or something. They get taken out really quickly. One feedback goes down, but it's not going to be enough. Miya doing a really good job of shutting that down. Being very aware of that. And we have some warp-ins here for Grubby. Grubby going on the attack. 3 attack upgrades, 2 arm upgrades versus his opponent's air, which is 3-1. Nice looking Broodlords. He's going to have to blink forward to deal with those Broodlords. Doesn't he have enough Stalkers? There goes the Blinky. 2 of them drop down so fast. Storm goes down. It's going to force and there we have the mass recall. So maybe, I don't know if that was a successful attack there for Grubby. He did manage to get 2 Broodlords, but a DT, that drone was like, oh, I'm going to go turn into a hatchery, and that DT was like, nope, nope. So, I think Grubby was like, in that last attack, he was feeling, okay, I did a lot of damage there. I killed 2 Broodlords, but there's so many other units there, a lot of Stalkers. I'm just going to use my recall now, keep my units alive, play for the long-term game here. War of attrition style. So, units lost, units, 19,000, there we go, perfectly 19,000 versus about almost 1,800. And we have some Zerglings pushing around the right side of the map. Zealots quickly in chase. We get the Fast and the Furious here. Going down to the Nexus is going to go up over here on the right. That's going to be Grubby's 7th base. Yeah, 7th base. Zerglings being set up at the top right. A drop over here in the bottom. Actually, it's not a drop. That's some Zealots falling back. And a DT will clean up the rest of that. Zerglings up here at the top will manage to take up the Nexus. And the Nexus is going to fall and be able to kill this pylon and all. That's all going to be forced to be canceled. A couple of Zerglings being sent over here to this base. I'm not sure which number we're up to now, but that will be cleaned up. At the same time, Broodlords being sent down here to the bottom right to kill off a couple of those Zealots. Those will be cleaned up. DT's still alive there. Pulls that back. But we have a drop down here in the bottom left. What is it? Oh, if he can manage to kill that Greater Spire, that would be so nice. How much does he have to warp in here? He's going to get a fungal. The Warp Prism. Looks like the Warp Prism is just going to die. Probably had that all queued up there. So, unfortunately, doesn't get the kill. That would be really nice if you could have got that Greater Spire. Zealot being sent right through the Spine Crawlers. He probably didn't sign up for that mission. Okay, supply evening out here, and Protoss Air Armor 2, Gravitic Drive. Sorry, I can't talk today. 4 Stargates on the way, so Grubby really turning up the production engine into some airplay here. Zerglings with the 3-1. Do they have the crackling upgrade? Oh, there we go. It's on the way, so Grubby making a push back through the middle once again. Going to take out a couple creep tumors. There's a lot of spine crawlers here, and a lot of infestors, a lot of overseers. He's going to fall back. Mothership's still out. There's 2 shield up armor and 2 armor plating. Another Warp Prism on the way. Grubby just trying to find a base to attack here, but Miya is doing such a good job of just playing so soft, passive, for the most part, except for a couple of the Zergling run-bys here, just playing really nice defense, super Zerg defense. Reminds me of Demaga playing. Demaga, I think, has some of the longest games ever. That dude, it's crazy. He just has some of the craziest games. This Zerg, he just plays so turtly, and he just eventually just wills himself into winning, it seems like. The loneliest photon cannon over here, underpowered. It's like a sad photon cannon. So Grubby 190 supply versus 175 for Miya. +1 air weapons on the way. Carriers being built. And the more StarCraft I see, the last game I commentated, what was that? It was like, I don't remember, but the Protoss player got like 10 carriers. And I don't know why. They're getting rid of carriers in Heart of the Swarm. It seems like the more and more I see people play StarCraft 2, more and more carriers come out. And was there a drop over here? Yes, I guess there was. Sorry, I missed that. But did a little bit of damage there, I guess. Not sure what he killed, but there's an attack on the right. A couple of the Overlords get taken out. He's going to make a push for it, but there are so many Spine Crawlers. Those guys are just there to slow down the Protoss opponent. We have a drop once again. Grubby going to do some warp-ins. He's got a Stalker. He's got a Zealot that's just going to run in there, but it's going to get taken out pretty quickly. He's a warp-in going to come. Nothing as of yet. The Corruptors are going to manage to take that out. And the Warp Prism falls. So a lot of mining going on for Grubby over here on the right. Hasn't yet retaken this base. Whoa, that's something to see. all these Stargates all getting chrono boosted, and all of them are making, actually a couple of them are making carriers, and the other 2 are making void rays. Extended thermal lance being researched, because you know what? It's 34 minutes into the game. Why not research that? And Overlord is making its way. What are you trying to scout for? He's just going to scout for everything. He's going to see a lot of warp gates. That's for sure. And pretty much everything else. There shouldn't be anything as a surprise to him in here, except maybe the robotics bay. But attack through the middle here. Once again, Grubby just trying to clear out the creep. Keep Miya honest. And look at all the changelings in here. That's funny. And still with the DTs down here. Holding them up. This is just like the Great Wall of Miya right here. Look at this. All those Broodlords, all these Spy Crawlers. I would not want to run into that. And I don't blame Grubby for doing that either. Stalker blinking forward. Going to do some early scouting. Not early scouting, but do some preemptive scouting, I should say. Taking out the Overseer and killing a couple more creep trimmers. So, and what are these guys doing? Okay, I thought they had like Banelings in them or something weird. I was like, is this going to be a Baneling drop? But there's nothing in there. Kind of odd. I guess this one guy, he didn't want to go alone, so he's got his friends. He's like, come on, I got to fly all the way across the map. I don't want to do it by myself. But, oh, Nidus Worm. We got a Nidus Worm here in the game. But Grubby at the same time is going to manage to take out the base. He got a transfuse there. It's going to fall anyway. And there's the recall. But over here at the top left, Miya with the big infestor play here. There's so many Nidus Worms. And there's so many infestors. Look at all these infested Terran +2 attack upgrades. Oh, there's a DT in there. The DTs are wrecking havoc. They're just popping them like, oh my god, like confetti. Whoa. Whoa. I gotta go full screen here. Look at all these infested Terran. Look at that. It's like, there's so many of them. But they're just gonna kill all the warp gates. Grubby was not expecting that. Whoa. Oh my gosh, so, holy cow. He put a big hurt on the warp gate production there. And there's another Nidus Worm, so that's what these Overlords are for. He's going to get himself another Nidus Worm. Does Grubby see it? He does see it. He's got his eyes on the minimap, and he sees that that Nidus Worm will be taken out there. Every time I see Nidus Worm, I instantly think of the movie Tremors. And anyone who hasn't seen the movie Tremors should watch it, because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Oh, jeez. And one of my favorite quotes in the movie is near the end of the movie when, uh-oh, Nidus Worm detected, I need to shut up and cast this game. Another huge amount of infestors just vomiting all over Grubby's base. He's just going to pop out all of these infested Terran and just kill everything you can see, and then go back in that Nidus Worm. Back to home, and he's going to manage to kill. He's going to go straight for it. He's going to go straight for that Nexus. But look at this amazing army here from Grubby. Void Rays carriers. He's going to get the Nexus. Oh, he's going to get that one. Yes, he's going to get that one. That one's going to fall. He's going to get the one at the top. Oh, he gets both of them. Holy cow. Oh, wow. And Miya showing that Nidus Worms are still cool. But yeah, let me get back to what I was talking about before, the Nidus Worm play. Yeah, every time I see a Nidus Worm pop up, I instantly think of the movie Tremors for obvious reasons, but I also think of the, holy shit, that's a lot of changelings. Like, at this point, Grubby's thinking, now, that's so many zealots that I don't think those might be mine. He's gonna fly right over it. Oh my gosh, this game has got so much action going on. 40 minutes into it. A Void Ray on patrol over here on the left, just keeping out for any type of oh, I love this. Oh, this is so cool. He knew that the Overlords were giving him vision for the Nidus Worm, so he's got one Void Ray on patrol here to make sure that doesn't happen again, but he has to worry about this one up here in the top, middle part of the map. And the mothership, look at these upgrades. These upgrades are just like, I think he's got one more air attack upgrade, and I think he's going to be completely maxed on everything. One Overlord still over here on the right side of the map, can pop up another Nidus Worm here if he feels like it. And I don't know whose army's scarier at this point. Look at the Corruptors, the Broodlords. Let's check the unit loss tab. It's like 32,000 for Grubby. So the cost effectiveness has definitely been switching in the favor of the Zerg player, which doesn't happen too often. But nice fungal there, and he's gonna get the Void Ray. He's gonna win this fight. Uh-oh, it's so close. It's coming out of the wire. Oh! The Spore Crawler takes the win. The Spore Crawler with the gold. Holy cow. Go back to production. All those changelings dying. That'll scare the shit out of you. You'll see the Archon chilling here. Oh, we got a drop. Actually, a big attack over here in the bottom left. The carriers. He's got the Void Rays. The interceptors are just shooting everything they can see. That's got to be a crazy pilot because you have to have some really fast reaction time to corner like that with those. Oh no, a big fungal goes down. Is he going to be able to take off all these carriers? But he gets the recall. He only loses one carrier. Good play there from Grubby. Do a little bit of damage to Miya's production here. There's so many larvae. Doing a really nice job of keeping that number of larvae high there. Look at this. That's insane. Let's actually check the units tab. 72 larvae saved up. Nice, nice, nice. But yeah, what I was talking about. Oh, back to my train of thought here. Yeah, Miya doing a really good job being cost effective, but it kind of makes sense considering the way they've been playing. Really passive, really defensive, and evidently really cost effective, as you can see there. +2 armor for ground care paces. What is making all that noise? These spine crawlers are so damn loud. And that is a lot of stuff. Uh-oh, we got another Nidus Worm. But there's some photon cannons up here to meet and greet them as Zealot is being warped in here. But it looks like this is going to finish in time. It's hard to say. All he needs to do is get a couple infestors out to just blow their load here, and it's gonna die. Zergling's gonna take up this pylon that's been here forever, but the DT will react and get a couple kills there. And Grubby using just one Stalker, one Zealot to run around out here, kill some creep teamers. I gotta say, Grubby's been doing a really good job of just keeping Miya's creep spread under control here. And now Grubby moving out with the majority of his forces. Pushing down here, going to take out this mining base on the right. Spine Crawlers retreating. And the carriers will manage to take out the base. That is a lot of High Templar. It didn't look like that many until I double-clicked on it, and I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of High Templar. And we're going to have a big engagement here. It looks like I got Infestors throwing down some Infested Terran. Big storms go down. That's so many Infestors. Oh my god, Storms. He's just walking forward with storms. He's like carpeting everything in front of himself with storms. This is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this before. It's still going on. How much energy does he have? Oh, big attack. He gets the vortex on all those. Oh my god, all those cryptors. Now he's pooping into the vortex. Oh my god, what is going on in this game? And Archon's now coming out here. He needs to get those Archons in there. Archon totally, come on, flush it, Grubby, flush it. They're gonna pop out. Oh no, the Corruptors need to retreat. The Corruptors managed to get up there in just in the nick of time, but there's so many infested Terran. He still has enough for another vortex, I think. But look at this. Miya's got so many forces. He manages just to fight that off. And there goes another vortex. But there's just such a huge army here for Miya. Grubby's gonna retreat. Oh my gosh, Miya holding his own through that fight. Look at the money. Look at the money. Look at this. That's so much money for Grubby. Grubby's got like he's got so many bases. This is ridiculous. This base over here on the left side still, how does this Zealot have 8 kills? I wonder if this Zealot over the course of the game has just killed like 8 drones that have come here to try to make a base, and Miya just hasn't realized it, or what the story is with this Zealot. This game is insane. One Zealot, I don't know how he got in here, but he's got 7 kills too. It's like every unit in this game has like so many kills, and I don't know how they're all still alive. 11 kills in the Stalker, of course. Of course, that Stalker has 11 kills. I would be scared to look at some of these Broodlords. See how many kills they've got. 2. All right, not very impressive. Broodlords now is cool though. They haven't been around as long. So finally, Miya has taken control of the bottom right side of the map, and look at all these photon cannons. Grubby saying, "Get away from my destructible rocks. Those are my rocks." But yeah, Miya now with control of the bottom right side of the map, which is something that definitely needed, considering he was running out of bases. I mean, that's kind of been the theme of this game, is Miya slowly trying to take bases, and Grubby saying, "Please don't take bases. I would rather you not take bases so I can kill them." More Zealots just running on in here. This guy's got 6 kills. Why not? 3 kills, 4 kills. These are veteran Zealots, and they will take out this hatchery. It's getting close. It's getting down to the wire. Oh, never mind. Miya will manage to save that. The huge army here. This Void Ray is on patrol over here as well, taking out that. So Grubby really, I like how quickly he's adapting to these how quickly he adapted that Nidustorm play. And that is, oh, Queen, I thought it was going to get killed. 2 kills on a Queen. What? Why does a Queen have 2 kills? Oh, geez. Archons, 10, 14, 15 kills on those Archons. Those are the Archons that threaded down those storms earlier. Killed so many infested Terran. A lot of carriers, and of course the mothership. Looking from the Zerg player's perspective, one thing you want to do in a fight is if you can neural parasite that mothership, that is amazing. That's something that you want to do. Trust me, it's good stuff. And even hallucination is being researched, because why not? Is he going to make any more sentries the rest of the game? Probably not. But, you know, when you have this much money, Grubby has so much money. I don't think I've mined that much money in my last, like, 2 ladder games. That's ridiculous. Oh, nice Storm goes down there. He's making a big push here. But will Miya hold once again? This defensive play of Miya is you're like a castle made of, like, multiple walls of awesomeness, it seems like. And now we have it. Oh, there goes the Vortex. He's going to get a couple Corruptors. No. He's going to get a couple of them there. The mothership will fall. A lot of infested Terran go down. The Fungos go down on a couple of the Void Rays and the Archons. He pushes forward, and Miya's just got so many infestors. This is crazy how many infestors here he's got. Pushing forward, once again, the infestors and Overseers. He's got plenty of Overseers. He's got plenty of vision here. Zealot's just getting trashed here. There's so much just stuff happening on the screen. Infestors getting so many kills here, just like infested Terran all over the place, broodlings all over the place. Miya definitely running with an army here that's just like designed to die with these infested Terran and broodlings. There's just so many units out. Comes Zealots over here on the right side. Will kill a Spine Crawler. They're just like, look at this. It's like layer and layers of defense here for Miya. A lot of Zealots being warped in. Grubby thought 4 wasn't enough. Well, how about I send some more? 3-3 Zealots. 3-3-3 Zealots, I should say. And Grubby now actually behind in supply for, I think, one of the first times ever in this whole game. 51 minutes long. This game is still going on. And Miya pushing forward with the 1 observer. We'll scout out these Zealots and think, alright, that's interesting. And he's going to go for the kill. All these Zealots are going to get picked off. Yep, Zealots versus Broodlords. Not a very fair fight. Grubby's going to fall back there. He's got so much money. I just keep seeing how much money Grubby has. It's just ridiculous. Miya, like, on the edge of his seat this whole game, just slowly trying to claw his way back here. A lot of Broodlings, they will take them to the Destructible Rocks finally. Photon Cannons trying to hold their own ground here, but I don't know if it's going to work. There's just so many Broodlords here. And Grubby, Grubby's going to, seems like he's going to lose his space. I don't know if he has enough to deal with this many Broodlords and Infestors. And Corruptors on top of that. Over here on the left side, the Nexus will get taken out by a couple of Zerglings hanging out over there. So nice play there from Miya. And Grubby should lose the space over here on the right. There's just so many Broodlings. Look at all those. This base will manage to fall into second, but at the same time, Grubby pushing over here on the left. The Infestors are forced to move over here to the left. A lot of Storms go down. So many. Look at all of those. Oh, there's the recall. Okay. Holds it off there for the time being. The attack on the right is gone. The base does fall. So at this point, Miya is fighting back, gaining bases while Grubby is losing bases. But yeah, those interceptors, I wonder, storming on top of all those interceptors, that just like instantly killed him? I wonder about that. I need to think about that for a second. Anyways, another warp in over here on the left, a bunch of Zealots. This is something Grubby loves to do, is just use warp prisms and just make a ton of Zealots, warp them into his opponent's base and just kill all their tech. And he's going to be able to get the Infestation Pit and probably the pretty much everything else in here, unless he can move and to retaliate here. Miya throws down a couple of Infested Terran, and the Infestation Pit does go down. But he really needs to get that Greater Spire. That'd be pretty nice there. And here we have him pushing forward. So many Interceptors. A lot of High Templar. And I thought he was going to cut off the army there. Maybe split up. But no, Grubby is going to fall back. Does he have a... Okay, yeah, he does have a mothership. I was about to say. Zealots get cleaned up. This guy's still working on taking out this Greater Spire here. And he may actually get it if Miya forgets about it. This one guy's dead right now. Oh, well, only 21 life left. And he's just going to chop away on this Greater Spire here. That's something Miya does not want to lose. He's researching +3 armor, so he has to notice it now unless he just has it hotkeyed, which he doesn't. And a couple of Zerglings are being sent, 4 of them. But will 4 be enough to take out 1 Zealot? Yeah, it should be. It goes down pretty quickly. And Grubby even has like he's got this walled off. This is something I've never seen before. I've never seen anybody stop, like, you know what, I'm going to put a choke point over here, I'm going to put some cannons up, stuff like that. And a lot of DTs being warped in here for Grubby. And he's going to manage to take out the Greater Spire. That'll stop +3 armor. That'll be nice there for Grubby. Good play from him. Taking out all this tech, really hampering the production of Miya. And the DTs do take out this base, and they're even going to manage to take out the Nidus network. That's going to go down, and he should be able to get this other hatchery as well. But the only thing he really loses with the hatchery takedown is just loses a little bit of production. And he doesn't get it, but he did get the other one. So rebuilding that spire. Grubby singing a lot of Zealots over here on the right side. We'll take out that creep tumor because there's some observer up there, but there's so many spine crawlers. I don't know if these Zealots are going to be cost effective against all this. Same time, Grubby pushing over in the left side of the map. He's leading the, look at this. Miya leading the way with just like walking forward with infested Terran. Pushing Grubby back. Oh, he snags a fungal there. He's going to get 3 High Templar and even a carrier there if he continues to push forward. Yeah, he's going to get that carrier. That carrier is going to fall. So nice pick off there from Miya for chasing that. A warp in from Grubby down here in the bottom right side of the map. That is a lot of Zealots here. He's going to go for it. So many spine crawlers. But I don't know. There might be too many spine crawlers. He has enough for another transfusion. Zealots just chopping through everything over in the same time on the left side. Miya taking out one of Grubby's newer bases. And, oh, God, look at all those Zealots. So many Zealots. And Grubby should be able to take out the rest of these spine crawlers. But there's so many Zealots up here. He's just chopping the force down. That is the spine crawlers of Miya's defense. And just both players relentless in this game. 58 minutes going on in this game. But Miya does manage to hold that off. Grubby did put a little bit of the dent in the defenses over here. But look at this. When did he warp in all these extra units? God damn it. Stop it, Grubby. There's just so many Zealots being warped in here. He's going to manage to take out the Spire once again. He's going to get the Hive, which is, I guess, Hive number 2. He's going to lose this Hive. No, no, no. Too many Broodlords. He will manage to save it. But the base goes down over here on the right, and Grubby takes out hatcheries. Grubby clawing his way back in this game with Zealot harass in the back. That Hive does manage to live, which I think is the second Hive of this game. And Grubby now running away, splitting up the Zealots here. These guys are doomed to die. Broodlords are a little bit out of position here, so Grubby's going to make an attack, which is, I love the timing of Grubby attacking right now. He knows the Broodlords are all the way across the map. He can go through here, sneak in, get his 1 infestor kill, maybe get a second one. Not going to happen yet. He's going to go straight for this base over right here. Come the bunch of the storms. A lot of feedbacks go down. So many feedbacks. There are infestors, and there's the recall. Okay, Grubby fell is a little too hot for him over there in the kitchen. So, you know the saying. There we go. If it's too hot, get out of the kitchen, etc., etc. Okay, looks like we had a small pause there. We're back to the action. Maybe the players had to have a bathroom break. I don't know. This game's been going on for so long. We've broke an hour in gaming goes, and I need to stop to take a drink here. Just a second. Okie dokie. Let's do a base count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bases for Grubby, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bases for Miya. So Grubby getting back in the game, getting control of the middle of the map here, the middle 2 bases. So the longer this game goes on, the better it will be for Grubby. Look at all those interceptors and all these High Templar. I mean, Grubby can afford it. Look how much money he still has. His bank is ridiculous. Grubby, please. There's like a crisis going on in the world. Could you please bail out the entire world with all of your money? Please. It is sick how much money he has in this game. But it's also insanely crazy how Miya's just been managed to stay alive in this game. Nice fungal is going to go down, pick off two Archons with 15 kills on that one guy. Nice job there. Carriers with some kills there. Oh my gosh. Okay, now Miya's kind of shifted the defenses to the right side of the map now, just because that's, of course, where the majority of his base is. That's where his tech is. He's got a Hive over here, Infestation Pit. He's rebuilding his Spyro, I think, for the 3rd time. Throwing up a lot more in Spine Crawlers, Spore Crawlers. And even has a Broodlord back here for defense. Let's check how many workers both players has. 24 versus 60. 24 workers an hour in the game. At this point, Miya really, I mean, he's got so much supply and army that, forget that. We got Grubby moving in. Micro and the Void Rays back there, keeping that one alive. Just going to go straight forward and snipes with those. Oh my god. Oh my god. Miya wasn't there quick enough. Wasn't able to stop it. And takes that base out lickety split. I like the play there, Grubby, going in with those carriers and just the air units to take out that base. Why not? It's on the edge of the map. You can fly in here, snipe it. Really good play there from Grubby. The Zealot, I think that Zealot's been there. Holy shit! 22 kills on a damn Zealot! What is going on this game? This guy's like, I've seen things. You know how there's like a 1,000-yard stare? Is it 1,000 or is it 100? Anyways, that Zealot probably is a 10,000-yard stare. Where you just look in their eyes and you just see death and, you know, they've seen it all. And that Zealot has seen it all. Good Fungal goes down there, and is he going to be able to kill the hatchery once again? At least force a cancel. Nope, no cancel goes there. And the interceptors retreat back to base. And a Changeling gets shot in the face by a photon cannon. But yeah, this Zealot, this dude has been through some shit. 22 kills. He's like, yeah, I've been guarding the Selnaga Tower for, seems like ever. Forever, man. That is crazy. Oh, nice Fung was gonna snag a couple of the interceptors there. Intercepted the interceptors. Rebuilding those guys quickly there. And we have a Warp Prism action. I was wondering when this was gonna happen. He's got some Zealots here, just kind of chilling out. These guys will work on these spine crawlers. Using these carriers to just like snipe off buildings. Oh, here come the High Templar. Nice feedbacks. There we go. Good storms on top of everything. And he did a lot of damage there with those High Templar. Look at all these infestors. That is just so many infestors. So he's using the Observer here for vision and using these Zealots to take out the creep tumors. And just kind of clearing up the left side of the map of Zerg stuff. And once again, Grubby is going to peel away another base from Miya. This game is still going on, an hour and 6 minutes into it. Miya does not want to die. Oh, man. War of attrition. That's exactly what's going on in this game. Warp Prism quickly going on to action again, moving maybe over here to a spot later on. Look at this, Corruptors knows it, sees it, is going to intercept the Warp Prism right here. Lovely play there from our Zerg player. It's an hour, 6 minutes into this game, and still paying attention, still as crisp as ever. Both players seem to be playing so well. A really good, like, I don't know, how do I want to describe this? Both players, like, good opposites for each other, it seems like. Me with amazing defense, Grubby with amazing harass. And here we go, we have Grubby pushing on the right side. Once again, going to try and snipe this space to stop as much mining as possible. There go the Void Rays, all going to get charged up there. The Corruptors and Broodlords moving over here. The Broodlords really can't do much, but the Corruptors and Infestors really, he's going to need those. And the Corruptors are so fast, they're just going to go for a couple of the Corruptors go down. He's going to snipe a carrier and then fall back there. Another hatchery being built once again. The amount of hatcheries that have been built this game is crazy, and the number of spine crawlers and spores that have been built this game, I don't even know. It's got to be so many. Let's see how many workers both players are up to. 30 and 60. Grubby has so much money. He could probably just get rid of half of his workers. But, I mean, at this point, if you can hold the map control and just mine out the map, and then you can get rid of all your workers. So maybe that's the plan he's going to go with. You're just going to go with the strategy, the really common strategy called mine out the entire map and don't lose until you mine out the map. And then just stop your opponent from having any money whatsoever. Grubby getting a nice concave here. Storm goes down. The Broodlords are kind of out of position. He's going to have to force the fall back. There's so many infested here, and they're just going to kill all those. Oh my god, storming all those. Oh my god, so much stuff here. Fungal goes down. He's going to kill a lot of Void Rays. 5 Void Rays fall there from Grubby. But Miya does manage to take out the base over here on the right side of the map. These larvae still hanging out. So not giving up so easily. Miya went in for an attack there. Took at the base. Put up a good fight for it. And uh-oh, here we go. The War Prism's gonna sneak in right past all the Corruptors. Grubby's like, oh shit, run, run! Who's faster this speed, War Prism? 3.38 versus 2.95, okay. Yeah, man. He's like, thank God for this gravitic drive. That was so useful right there. He saw the Corruptors like, oh shit! And here we go. The Corruptors are gonna be able to take out this War Prism. He'll probably one-shot it. Yep, moving there. Oh! There we go. Almost got it. Observer should die pretty soon here. Nope, gonna fall back. Doesn't yet see it. And the mothership is out. Has enough for to do both, or one of either. Or one of each, I should say. Walking forward, the Creep Tumors and the Spore Crawler is going to take out the Observer. No, Observer is going to sneak away. And now Grubby's moving to the left side of the map and maybe sneak in under here, following the Observers around. And when I see this many units on the screen, okay, never mind, they're going to fall back. Grubby not liking that. He's going to fall back. But I think that would have been a pretty good fight for Grubby, considering like there's a small kind of section here for the Zerg player. He maybe could have landed a Vortex. But Grubby gonna play it safe, fall back. And once again, Grubby still has more money than God. Here, look at that. 8,000, 8,000. And he's slowly been holding on here. We got some Stalkers. Well, I haven't seen a Stalker in a long time in this game. He's gonna get taken out. Big engagement over here. Grubby's newest base might get taken out here. He's trying to hold it. Archons are pushing forward. A lot of infested Terran being thrown up. Interceptors. Some storms going down. More storms, and that is a lot of infestors. That is not the ground moving. Those are all infestors. Look, I didn't even have them all selected. Yes, those are all infestors right there. That is crazy. And all the Brood Lords. And the base on the right should fall. Grubby is just going to sacrifice it. He's going to move in position over here around the left. Storms go down, because why not? Oh my god, my computer can't handle this! There it goes. More storms go down, and he's just going to blast forward here. Oh, God, frame rate. Go. Oh, that's what it looks like with health bars on. That's a lot of death. And the Vortex goes down. He's just like so many infested. Everything. He's got Corruptors, he's got Voiders, he's moving into the right side. And what's going to pop out of this Vortex, there's going to be so much stuff there, I don't even know. Oh, no! That was everything right there. That was crazy. But it looks like the Zerg player managed to win that. I think he managed to actually win that fight there, and he's just going to continue to push forward. Fungals go down, storms. Archon's trying to hold the line. A lot of interceptors. Another Vortex goes down. He's going to fall back. That's going to allow Grubby a little bit of room to wiggle out of there. Infested Terran still pushing forward. So many infested Terran in this game. Still alive. And Zult over here on the left, I guess we're pushing through here. Oh, he could, if he sent all these Zults in here, he could just do so much damage. But he is picking off the reinforcements though. A couple, one or two kills on each of those, and if he can manage to take out this infestation, that'd be pretty nice. Or even the Hive, just go straight for that Hive, force him to rebuild all his tech. I think he doesn't even have a layer anywhere, so yeah, he's just gonna get the. Ooh, if he gets the infestation pit here and the Hive, that's gonna be big news for Grubby. Yeah, this is really big play for Grubby, taking up the tech of the Zerg player. Nice spot for the Spire there, walled in. Probes now being sacrificed. Looked like some long distance mining there in the gas, not going to work out, but the Zealots are still continuing to chew through everything here. And Miya is just running out of tech. Should manage to take out that one Spine Crawler, but here we go with Grubby making another push again. Miya trying to get a base mining here. There's just like a little bit of supply. Like, this is what they're fighting over. Mia's fighting over, like, I don't know, like 2,000 minerals. That's about it. Pylon being placed down here for some reason. 3 DTs running in here. Where are they going to go? Down here at the bottom right, if he can kill that Spiral, that'll also be very nice. Stop the production of Corruptors, and he could just go mass Void Ray. Let's look at the unit. Oh, damn. 67,000 lost for a Zerg player. 91,000 lost for Grubby. And here we have a big attack once again. The Infestors versus the Void Rays, the mothership. Oh no, there's just like chaos in the middle of this. That's like the no man's land there. Interceptors, infested Terran, storms, High Templar pushing forward. There's so many Broodlords. Whoa, look at the life of that mothership, so low. He's just pushing forward so many infested Terran. He's trying to get some feedbacks in there. He gets one, and the Corruptors are now pushing forward. It looks like he lost the mothership. There are just so many carriers all rebuilding more and more interceptors. Interceptors versus infested Terran. He's moving forward with the infestors. The Broodlords really don't have much to do at this point, so the Corruptors are going to push forward. They really need to take out those Void Rays. He's just had, like, it seems like an unlimited supply of infested Terran this game. And there's just so many infested Terran. Grubby forced to fall back. They're rebuilding his mothership and 7 more infestors. And Miya holding his own in this game like no other Zerg player I've seen. There we do have the DTs managed to clean up the rest of that little bit of tech down there. And these DTs are going to sneak on in here. And what was they able to chew up in here? Not too much. They'll get taken out by all the spine crawlers. So now rebuilding his lair. Going to take up the hive once again for the 3rd time this game. An hour and 18 minutes into it. And there's your standard like 55,000 changelings. But they haven't transformed because they haven't found an ally or an enemy unit yet. So the DT is just going to get all those kills there. That's funny. DT killing a changeling before it's morph. That's quite funny. That's something I almost never, ever see. That seems to be the theme of this game, is shit you've never seen before. And a lot of, oh no, if you could get a fungal there and you catch a couple of those, oh, nope, not going to get him. But Grubby once again managed to snipe a base, and this seems to be what carriers are used for. Like super late game, Protoss versus Zerg, you just snipe buildings with them and run away. And Grubby's really making use of these units here. Let's look around some production. Haven't looked up in the bases for a little bit while we got some downtime. Stalker hanging out over here. 3 more Stargates up here, as well as the 4 over here, so Grubby can rebuild his air army fairly quickly. A lot of warp gates and some changelings chilling out, and next to a lot of probes. Grubby could essentially just throw all these away and max out again, but oh my god, look at this. Look at the money for Grubby. It's dropped below like 4 digits. Something's wrong here. And our Zerg player is getting above that. He's getting up to 4 digits there, almost at 2,000 minerals, 1,200 gas. So I think Grubby's like, I think both players are, okay, he's still mining down here. A Zerg player is still mining in this base and this base. A lot down here still, too. No gas there, at least 168 here. So as far as money goes, it seems like our Zerg player is going to have the monetary advantage going on to the 2-hour mark if that decides to happen. But our Zerg player has got the money here, and as far as cost effectiveness goes, look at that, 105,000 resources lost versus 76,000 there. We're almost about ready to break the 1,000 unit loss mark, and that's not a Zerg player who's lost that many units. Let's check the army tab. Army supply 105 for Grubby, 130 for our Zerg player. Worker supply 34 versus 33, pretty even there. And let's check the APM. That's something I almost rarely ever check, but this game has just been... I know they switched this around, so which one's the better one? 203 versus... Okay, so it's the regular APM. They switched it. Okay, so 213 versus 155. That's a lot of APM to be keeping a game this long, just keeping it up that high. And now pushing forth more Spore Crawlers, because why not? My opponent has essentially all air. Let's just go with a ton of Spore Crawlers here. And he still has kept so many of these Broodlords alive, considering how long ago he lost that Greater Spire. Grubby making his way over here on the left side of the map. Feedbacks! I feel like the High Templar just did a kill steal. He's like, the whole army was moving in to kill it, and the High Templar was like, gotcha, bitch! And everybody in the Protoss army was thinking, come on, like, really? Did you have to do that? We're all right here. We could have killed it 1,000 times over, but you had to use the feedback. Templar just shrugs his shoulder like, whatever, man. That's how I do it. Jeez. This game. Ridiculous. Observer here, keep an eye on this base. Grubby wants to know, when is the next time I should fly in there with my whole army and kill it? Let's check the energy of our Zerg player. A lot of energy. That's a lot of infested Terran. Why not? And for Grubby, a lot of High Templar up there. Corruptors, or actually not Corruptors, Interceptors going there, sniping the one building and then fall back. Here comes a High Templar. He's going to get a feedback or a... no. Wow, nice. Grubby there saves. Did he save that, or was it just the AI from the Observer pulling back? But keeping the Observer alive. And Grubby down in supply. And not mining from anywhere, actually. Where's he going with these probes? He could essentially just throw all these probes away. They aren't doing too much. He needs 3 to mine from this gas, and that's about it. Actually, he's going to do some long-distance mining here. Yeah, why not? Oh, he's going to kill... Okay, kill creep tumors. All right. That's effective use of probes late game. Kill creep tumors. Because why not? Why not this game? And Miya just seems to be using, like, he just wants to keep a consistent number of infested Terran alive. That way he doesn't have to, like, throw them. He just always has, like, it seems like 15 or 20 infested Terran just there. Just in case Grubby decides to attack. And, oh, that queen just gets trashed really quickly there. Gets the creep tumor down. Nope. Gonna get shut down pretty quickly. And, uh-oh, looks like Miya's looking for a fight. He's got the changelings up front and a storm on top of all of them. Because that's what happens this late in the game. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff happens. Grubby just looking for an avenue of attack here. Getting a little broke there. 400 minerals, 2,600 gas. And I think this might be the last fight because Grubby really can't. He really can't reinforce himself here, and if he's going to run this mothership around with him, he can't really do a mass recall. So if he keeps the mothership with his army, he doesn't have like a get out of jail free card here. And a probe is going to kill some changelings. Nope. Oh wow, that Archon got 2 for 1 there. And Miya walking forward, slow, methodical pace here with the Zerg player pushing forward with all of these spore crawlers. Oh wow, a couple interceptors getting taken out by the corruption there. Zerglings moving forward. I haven't seen a Zergling in forever either. High Templars, got a lot of those still, keeping a good healthy number of those. And the Corruptors take out the Observer, Storm goes down. Doesn't manage to hit too much there, I would assume. Yeah, misses them. Like it was just short there. Now we have Grubby going to go for another big attack. Big Storm's going down there. Broodlord's moving in position. He needs to pull those High Templars back. Is he going to get a... nope, loses the High Templar. Alright, I got to take another drink here. Alright. Oh, an hour and a half long game. Here we go. Oh, wow. Huge fungals on all those interceptors. Is he going to manage to kill him off here? He's going to get another fungal. No, they will retreat. Most of those get home. Storms on top of all those corruptors. Those guys are getting really low here. Another huge storm goes down. Vortex up here. I'm not sure what that actually hit. We will see when that pops out there. Storms on top of all of those infested Terran. Those guys fall quickly there. And Spore Crawler's pushing up forward here once again. And there's a lot of corruptors in there. He managed to kill most of them. Oh, never mind. They're all on top of each other. That was a shit ton of corruptors there. If you would have got Archon tilted there, that would have been amazing. But just so many infestors. He just all over the place infested Terran. And High Templar seems like they're going to be running out of energy pretty soon here. It's like, who is going to run out of energy first, the infestors or the High Templar? Seems like there's more infestors still in this game here. And he just has a wall of like infested Terran and Spore Crawlers. Oh, and there's a really nice storm. Does a really big hit, does a really nice hit there on those corruptors. And more storms go down there. Does a lot of damage to those Broodlords. Those guys were clumped up, and here comes the... Oh, he needs to move forward. He gets a nice vortex. Oh my god, he gets a vortex on all those corruptors. He's getting so... Oh, he gets the Archons in there. That is going to be huge if he can kill that. He needs to keep this alive. He needs to keep his AA. He needs to keep these... Oh no, he's going to get underneath him. He needs to get those carriers out of there, all those infested Terran. And let's see what's going to happen here. As soon as this Archon Tola pops out, he needs to focus fire him down, but he doesn't. He only gets 2 shots off. And the GG from Grubby. Our Zerg player takes the game. Wow. That was insane. I feel like I need to play some epic music right now or something. Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy game here. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to say. Miya just like was the pinnacle of Zerg defense that game. Just stopped everything Grubby threw at him for the most part. Grubby with some really good harass though. I feel like there was a portion of the mid-early game around the 45-minute mark, you know, that far long ago, where Grubby didn't really, he sent his Warp Prism in there once, and then he kind of like did a little bit of harass, but he never came back there for like 20 minutes or so. I think if he would have applied a little bit more harass pressure earlier, did some more Warp Prism drops, in the main there and killed that tech a little bit sooner, I think he could have been in a little bit better position. Maybe stopped Miya from rebuilding those Broodlords and Infestors every time they tried to trade an engagement. But besides that, both players playing extremely well. Grubby just trying to kill everything. Miya trying to stop everything being killed. And we just had so many, countless battles, countless amazing battles of just like infested Terran raining from the sky, High Templars storming everything, feedbacks, corruptors, recalls. Amazing, amazing game. Oh man, I love casting Starcraft, and I'm glad you guys like watching Starcraft, because this is the reason I like watching Starcraft, because of games like this. This was amazing. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe to watch more videos on my YouTube channel, head on over to youtube.com/EonShiKeno. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.